Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk to you and share my most worn scents this July. So, if you'd like to know what those fragrances are, then keep watching. Now, last month I shared or a few weeks ago, I shared my current most worn fragrances of 2022. I've worn a lot of those still, so these fragrances are ones that I've also worn a lot of, so that video still applies. I will link that video below. July has been interesting, not in a good way. I feel like life keeps throwing curveballs at me and my family and everyone around me. It's been rough. It's been rough. That's why I was like, I'm gonna post more and just more stuff happens. But I have been wearing things, I have been reaching to scents to uplift my mood, really been enjoying these fragrances. I think the most worn scent so far is actually Sea and Soul. If I have reviews of any of these scents, I will link them below. Sea and Soul is one of the kind of limited edition body mists from Sol de Janeiro. This one doesn't smell like it belongs in the Sol de Janeiro lineup. I mentioned it in the video. It smells really good, but it smells more Bath and Body Works and less Sol de Janeiro. However, I do really like it, and I've been doing a lot of yard work. Yard work is like my meditation, even though it's crazy hot outside and I end up practically almost passing out from heat exhaustion and heat stroke. It is my way to kind of get my mind off of everything, get a little bit of exercise, a little bit of activity, and try and kind of ground myself. And this has been a scent that I've been wearing. It just works really well when the humidity is like 150%, the temperature outside is 95 degrees and the feels like it's like 105, and you're out there raking leaves and pulling vines and trying to make your yard look a little bit more, not so much like wild Florida bush, but more like botanical Florida garden. This has been one I've been wearing a lot and just enjoy as like a workhorse scent like pretty much every single day. Fragrances that I knew I was going to wear a lot of. A few months ago, I finally decided to purchase 2 of the Dusita Paris fragrances, Melody de l'Amour, which has been part of my must-buy list for literally ever. This has been like on the top of my must-buy list for years, for literal years. And Splendiris, which is gorgeous. I've been wearing these 2 a lot. These are like my mood uplifting fragrances. Firstly, this is just absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It's so beautiful and such a perfect white floral for summer. And there's just something about this fragrance that I find to be so elegant and effortless and chic and beautiful, especially if you love iris. There's something about it too where it has that mature sophistication, but there's something about it that's timeless and youthful and classic. And I just really enjoy these 2 fragrances, and I've been wearing them a bunch. I usually just spritz them once. I don't like overspray. Summer, it's hard for me to overspray anything other than any fragrance released by Atelier Cologne or body mists, but I have been wearing a lot of those because they're just fantastic mood-lifting fragrances. They're beautiful and classic, and I do love them. Just 3 more fragrances. I've been meaning, again, when I did my haul video, I mentioned that I finally picked up Malin & Goat's Dark Rum. This is one of my wish list fragrances. I love this scent. It smells really good. I might do an updated review on it as soon as I got this. I've been wearing this almost every day. It's been really nice, and when I do have to run errands or go to the doctor or travel like in a car and be around people that are sick, it's not a fragrance that's going to offend or make people feel nauseous, but it's still very clean and beautiful, but still has a little bit of booziness to it that I really enjoy. And this is very sexy, and I get complimented on this fragrance too when I wear it. It is a very complimentary scent, so I do enjoy this one. This is a scent I've been wearing since I got it, so practically like I've worn it at least like 10 times since I've gotten it like a little less than 2 weeks ago. I've been wearing a lot of Gardenia from Raja. This is the Eau de Parfum. This fragrance I love. I love white florals in summer, and I've just been kind of craving this fragrance. So after I do my yard work, yardening. After I do my yardening, I take a shower because I'm obviously completely drenched in sweat. I'm practically peeling off my yard clothes taking a shower. I will spray this unless I'm reviewing something. I've worn this a bunch and it just smells so nice. It's such a gorgeous fragrance. One spritz of this I will wear, and I've worn this a lot. Very beautiful, very classic. Just really love the way that it smells. And another scent that I knew I loved this scent. I wear this sometimes at night when I go to bed if I'm not wearing, you know, the Chanel body mist or one of the fragrances from Bordeaux. I do really like the way that this smells. And I like to wear this when I'm playing Deep Rock Galactic. And one of you guys was like, you play Deep Rock Galactic too. And I will just say that when I play Deep Rock Galactic, I think it's Wild Rose. I have Dicky Dicky Hole in my head. I will link that music video below. It is basically about dwarves. Obviously, if you click that music video, I get absolutely nothing from it. But if you want to know the type of music I listen to, I love that song. And I play a dwarf mining minerals on asteroids listening to that song. So yeah. But I don't know, for some reason, I like to wear apple brandy and pretend that it's like a Glyphid Slammer or something. I just like to wear this to bed, like when I'm playing video games and decompressing from a long day. So this is like my nighttime fragrance. And it works really well throughout the day too. So I've been wearing a lot of apple brandy from By Kilian, or apple brandy on the rocks, not apple brandy on the rocks from By Kilian. So those have been my most worn fragrances on top of the ones that I told you guys that I've been wearing the most up until this point. So obviously all those fragrances that are my most worn of 2022, I still wear those a lot. I didn't think it was necessary to include them or most of them in this video because it would be kind of redundant. So obviously they still apply. I've been wearing a lot of different things. I do think if I had to include one of those, Sage Me from Pacifica has been one I've also worn a lot. If I don't wear Sea and Soul Body Mist, I will wear Sage Me from Pacifica. So kind of will alternate between those two. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know if you guys like me sharing my most worn fragrances or like my July fragrance rotation, but I think it's kind of fun to share what I wear and why. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. As always, guys, I hope you're all happy and healthy and have a great day, month, year, whatever. And I will see you next time.